Welcome everybody. We're here for some yoga again today. Let me just back up a little bit. And we're going to start seated. Just open the chest, good posture. Taking some nice deep breaths. See if you can inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Just feel the breath coming in and out of the nose. If you have to breathe out your mouth or breathe in your mouth, that's fine too. Now think about relaxing your shoulders as you exhale. Just relax. Try to breathe deep in the belly. Taking one more deep breath. Okay, so let's go ahead and scoot up. Today's focus is going to be mostly on hips. So just not all on hips, but we'll focus a little bit on hips. So let's go in and out or around with the hip, right in here. Other direction. And other leg. Just warming the hip up and then we'll stretch it out. Other direction. Good, and then we're going to put one leg back. Shoelaces down if you can. Reach up and back. Feel that in the hip flexor, right in the front. That's the one that gets tight. One more breath. And then we'll just switch sides. So put the leg back as far as you can. And then reach up. It's just going to stretch all through here. Take one more breath. And back to center. Good, let's go ahead and put one leg out. Scoot back just a tad bit for you here. Turn to the side a little. We'll put one leg out and stretch. Notice my toes are up, back is straight. Just lean forward. And then allow your back to relax and just go a little further. Feeling it in the lower back, maybe the hip a little bit in the back part. Excellent. Then we'll switch sides. Pull those toes back. Good. Straight back this time. Lean into it, chest to toes. Go a little further. And then just relax the back. Go even further. Feel that in your lower back a little bit. Excellent. All right, let's go back to center. Next, we're going to do a rotation here. Twisting back, looking back behind you. So as you exhale, try to go a little further, rotating more back. One more breath. And back to center, other side. So take a deep breath in and then exhale, pull myself around more. One more breath. Excellent. Next is inner thighs. So we're going to have the feet nice and wide. You do want them kind of turned out as well. Lean into it. Keep the back nice and straight. Working the inner thighs. Okay, last one seated for now, the pigeon pose. We're going to cross the legs high or low. Either way, whichever is best for you. Keep your back nice and straight and lean into it. Just nice, easy breathing. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. And relax. Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to start with some twisting. I'm going to stand behind the chair. Might even move my chair to the side here a little bit for now. Keep it focused. And so just twisting like so. Just up a tad bit. So let your body move your arms. Good, and then just twisting and holding. Look back behind you. And other side. Good, and then we're just going to take our hips side to side. So you can always have a chair close by for some of these that we're going to do just in case you have balance issues. And if you're seated, you can always make up your own style or go back to one that we've done before. Some of these you can do on your own. So we're going to try crossing a leg here, so be careful. Have your chair there if you need to. And then just leaning forward, keeping the back fairly straight though. I'll show you from the side. Yeah. So chair would be good too. I'll show you with that. Keep holding. All right, let's try the other side. So you're gonna cross. It's a good hip stretch. And lean into it. But if you're not supposed to cross your legs, like if you have one of those old hip replacements, then don't do it like this. You can always just do straight leg, like so. That's fine too. All right, let's go ahead and do some kicking side to side. I'll just keep my chair here for now. Just kicking side to side. Lots of hip focus today. Working on those hips. Good, and then we're gonna hold star pose. So you can always lean to the side a little bit more, like you're reaching for something over here, and that will challenge you more if this is super easy. Otherwise, just find a good spot that's challenging and hold it there. 1 or 2 more breaths. All right, good. Roll the hips around. Other direction. And then we'll try star pose on the other side. Try to have both your feet pointed straight ahead. So this one's straight ahead and that one's straight ahead too. You don't want it to turn out. You can have it close to the ground too if you're worried about the balance. Hold here for about 3 breaths. Open the chest. And relax. All right, let's do the roll around again with those hips. And other direction. Okay, next is downward dog. So just like kind of like what we were just doing, but this time the legs aren't crossed. Fluff the body back. Feel that in your hamstrings, glutes. Good. Keep holding there. I'm going to find some room here. And what we're going to do is lift the one leg. So you're here. I just lift one leg. It's going to challenge your balance, so watch it. Keep your foot pointed down. Working that back part of your hip, the glutes. Stretching the other side. And relax. Let's go ahead and just try the other side now. Find your downward dog first. Kick the leg back. Do what you can though. One more breath. And relax. All right, good. Let's just kind of go back and forth. Can even rock on your heels there. So you do it like this. Kind of feels good. Little cobra here. Watch your back and stuff. Don't hurt yourself there. Rock back. Now stretch the front of the hips as well as the abdominals. And also stretching the back of the legs. A couple more. Just don't let your chair get away from you. And relax. Next, we're going to do some splits. All right. Here we are. Do what you can. So there we go. And you can hold there. Working the inner thighs. And then we can also go side to side. Go to one side a little bit. And other side. And back to center. Walk those feet together. Good. Hamstring curls. Just curl your legs back. Lots of good leg stretches today. Open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. You can always try to put your knee back a little bit too. So I pull up and I go back. Now I'll stretch more. All right, it's time to hold here. Balancing on one foot. Do your best. It'll work your lower back too. You don't want to lean forward. That'll work the back of the leg muscles. And other side. Anybody remember what the back of the leg muscles are? The hamstrings. Hamstring muscles. Oh, let's open the chest. Hold for just another breath. And relax. Okay, let's rotate the knees this time. That'll rotate your ankles and your hips. Other direction. Okay, so let's get into warrior one. We're going to step out with the right foot. And let me just move my chair here so you can see even easier. So I want to show you this hip flexor too. You got this hip flexor that you're stretching while you're doing this. So warrior one's a great stretch for that. Just reaching up with both hands, really stretching in here in the front. So you can kind of lift the chest, looking up at the ceiling a little bit. Take some deep breaths. And relax. Good, let's go ahead and just go to the other side. So this foot's kind of pointed off at a 45-degree angle compared to the other one that's straight ahead. So a bit of 45. Reach up. Lean into it. You can always put this leg back more if you have to. so you can get that stretch more. Now just take some deep breaths, lifting the chest. One more breath. And relax. Excellent. Next, we're going to do some tree pose. So lots of balance today too. Gotta work those hips as well. So tree pose. Get my focus here. Little camera. All right. There we go. You're gonna be on the side of your chair if you need to. Come to heart center. Lift the chest. And what I want to focus on here is this hip area. A lot of times people will just kind of sink down into it and not really work those muscles. Just let the skeletal structure take care of the business. What you want to do is make the muscles work, make yourself nice and tall. That's it. Try not to sink into the hip. Just take a couple more breaths. Got a bug flying through my camera view there. Kind of bizarre. And relax. All right, I'm gonna come to the other side of the chair. Turn the foot out. Remember, don't want to settle into the hip. Just kind of straighten yourself up. String pulling the head up to the ceiling. Keep yourself straight up. Take one more breath. And relax. All right, let's take those hips around. You can feel it there when you really work the hips more. All right, so let me set my chair over here to the side again. We're gonna do a triangle pose next. So I'm gonna put the right foot out. The other foot's kind of at a 45-degree angle still, or a little forward, it's fine either way. We're gonna lean into this, reach up, open the chest, look back at the hand. So I want you to try to feel a little stretch there in the side here, in that hip area. So come down a little bit to feel that, but reach up too at the same time, and then look back. You can really feel all that different stuff stretching back in there, right in here too, opening the chest. Take one more breath. And relax. All right, let's go ahead and go to the other side. So think about it. Go down first, get that stretch on that side, and then reach up more with the hand up, and then look back at it. One more breath. And relax. Good. We're just going to shorten our stance a little bit and then straighten the front leg, reach up. So you're going to be looking at your hand there. Let me just pull this up for you a little. Oh, that's too much. So you see my hand faces me. And look at it. I'm just going to pull it down just so you can see here. But you want to reach up, lean back, Reach down with the other hand. Take 2 more breaths. And then we're just going to switch sides. Keep it easy here. Remember, not too wide of a stance. Lean back by extending this leg. Reach up. The other leg's just slightly bent. Breathe deep in the belly about 3 times. Inhale for 5 seconds. Exhale for 5 seconds. And relax. Excellent. I'm going to use the back of my chair again here. We're going to do like a runner stretch. So remember how runners will get like that. They kind of even bounce a little bit. That's probably one of the only muscles you can kind of bounce on a little bit. Maybe. Not quite sure about all of that. But that's what we're going to do. I'll turn my chair kind of this way. Just turn it around so I'm on the back side now. And what you're going to do is get a good wide stance and just kind of get wide enough so you can kind of feel that stretch. You might still be gentle and just kind of see if you can feel it a little bit, not so much bouncy, but a little bit in and out. Maybe hold it, see if that feels any different. All right, other side. So I'm just kind of putting my leg really far back. Just kind of feeling that hip flexor even more. So really wide stance. Not quite all the way down to the ground, unless you wanted to go that far. And relax. Good. I'm going to stand next to my chair now. And we're going to do some hip circles while we balance. So coming back and then forward. You can touch or not. You can have your foot up the whole time. Just back and forward. You can even move your arm to balance it like this. Try to make it so you can see even better here. Maybe if I stand to the side too, you can see. Just a couple more. And other side. So you could touch or not touch. Definitely a hard balancing in doing that. Couple more. Excellent. Now go ahead and rotate those hips. That supporting leg gets a lot of work too. Other direction. See where we're at here. Okay. Let's go ahead and close up. We're going to go ahead and have a seat. You can always repeat that first part of the seated part. We're going to do one of those seated ones. We're going to go back to this one, just because that's a really good hip stretch. I want you to just lean into it a little bit. Nice, easy breathing. Good, and then hugging up. Stretch that hip right on the outside there. And then we'll do the other foot or other leg. You can cross low, that's fine too. You don't have to cross high. And then we'll do the cross with the knee, hugging up. Hip and glutes stretching. Okay, sit back. One more stretch. We're going to stretch the neck. Just relax the neck. Other side. Okay, and then we'll do some breathing, opening the chest, and just kind of relax for a minute here. Nice, easy, long breathing. Feel the breath deep in the belly. Let's do 2 more breaths and then we'll close up here. Good, open your eyes, coming to heart center. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Namaste. Everybody enjoy the day. Thanks for coming and checking us out again.